Hey guys, this is Black Flower here. Today I'm going to show you my build on Lanka. Now first I can take a quick look at the pros and cons that I actually personally feel about this weapon. The good thing about this weapon is actually it has an electrical base damage, which is very good for adding combination, elemental combination like corrosive, blast, magnetic, gas. All these are electrical elemental combination. And then second thing about this weapon is it has 25% status chance and 25% critical chance, which is very good for critical damage and also status proc, which will help you in your missions. The third thing is when zooming in, it increases critical chance actively by 20%, 30%, 50% zooming in when zooming in respectively. Zooming in and having a max point strike, it will allows you to land a red crit on Quanta Lanka, which also pair very well with argon scope, which also if land on headshot, it will increase 120% critical chance for 8 seconds while aiming. So it's actually, I would say it's actually a very good mod to parry. If you can land a headshot, it will be very good on your weapon. The bad thing about this weapon, right, is only near 28% when fired prematurely. So that means right, even though it haven't fully charged or it's not even fully charged, right, doesn't matter is it half charge or 3/4 charge, or 99% charge, right, it will still deal 28% damage when fired prematurely lah. Okay, this weapon is also very bad, not very bad lah, but it's also it's not recommended to use heavy caliber on the mod, on the Lanka. I don't recommend, because when you zoom in, right, the aiming, right, is also very hard. It's very hard to aim lah once you zoom in, especially the times 12 zoom. It's very hard to aim. And the third thing about this weapon is the crosshair. The crosshair, like I said, is very hard to aim. Because the more you aim, the more you zoom in, right, the harder for you going to land an accurate shot. Which is why Lanka actually needs a 10-second shot combo reset. Overall, most sniper, right, it's actually not really good for late games without corrosive projection on. Because you really need those armor scaling, armor skills with, armor units actually scale with level. The armor actually scale with level, so that means, right, those sniper damage, right, will actually fall off. Usually the damage fall off you will notice the damage fall off around when those heavy units like heavy gunners, bombats reaches level 100 plus. So yeah. Okay, hey guys, as you can see here, I'm actually showing my rough gameplay of my corrosive build Lanka. I actually added argon scope into it because I find that zoom is a bit too much lah, the times 12 zoom to get red crits. So I added argon scope into this. So if you can actually aim a headshot, like really aim a headshot, then I think argon scope mod will be a better mod for you lah, if you get for Lanka. As you can see, right, my Lanka times 7, which is plus 3 plus 30% more. The red crit is actually not. You can actually proc red crit with times 7, with times 7 zoom. I find it very good lah, because you don't have to zoom. So because you don't have to zoom too much just to get the red crits, if I mean. So yeah, that's the reason why I actually build. Okay, so for my this build, this corrosive build for Lanka, I added speed chamber and serration for more for more base damage. And the reason why I don't add heavy caliber is because of the accuracy. That's why I don't really add. Bladed round and vital sense is for more critical damage. Point strike and argon scope is for more critical chance. Argon scope is on hit shot plus 135% critical chance when zoom. So it means when you scope, right, you plus 135% more critical chance while aiming for 9 seconds. And I use Magnum Force and high voltage for more status chance, and also corrosive elemental damage. You can, if you can't then headshot properly, you can actually swap argon scope for speed trigger, vital sense, vial acceleration, heavy, hammer shot, all these other mods just can add onto it. Or you can add more elemental mod for more damage, like Hell Chamber, Hellfire, Stormbringer. You can add all those in. And also, if you cannot add headshot for argon scope, but this is my recommendation lah. The reason why I actually use 8 format is because, right, I actually wanted to do something like a play test, so that's why I actually use 8 format Lanka. But you don't really have to use 8 format. You can just use 4 format. Basically, add 4 V polarity slot on top of the top 4 slots, just to add V polarity slots. So yeah.